Hello, everybody. Welcome to Retronauts lunch break for whatever day this is. I don't know what day it is. Hey,
it's 14th, 15th?
It's the 14th or the 15th.
Yeah.
Actually, I look at my iPhone now.
16th.
It's the 16th.
We were both wrong.
We were both wrong. Hey, everybody, it's me, Bob Mackey, and who's the guy that's been talking for a bit too.
This is Marty Sleva.
Hey, Marty. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah,
Today,
my pleasure.
we're going to be playing Super Mario World.
Yes.
And it's kind of in tribute to the new Mario game that's coming out, I guess, or sort of related to that fact. And you know what? You don't need a reason to play Mario World.
No,
it's awesome.
Exactly.
So why don't we get started, Marty?
Yeah,
and I'll
sure.
tell everyone, please tweet into @Retronauts on Twitter. Marty's actually playing today. I usually play, but Marty is a Mario World master.
This is possibly my favorite game of all time. So.
And we're going to put his skills to the test. As you can see, I already started the the game at the World 2 because why bother playing through World 1? We want instant cape access.
Exactly. That's really what Mario World's all about.
Yeah.
I think that's the cape is kind of the major reason that this is my favorite Mario game, if only because it really gives you freedom, like in terms of verticality that the other games just really don't have, especially the more recent games.
Yeah, and the cape, it feels so good to
Yeah.
fly with the cape. And I have to say that, I don't know if you experienced this, Marty, but when I was a kid, a lot of my friends did not know how to fly with the cape.
Yeah,
I had to teach them.
Yeah. It's it's not just a kind of a straight line. You have to learn how to dip a little bit and then get some air and then come back up. And that's something that in order to get 100% in the game, you really need to kind of learn how to do this because there's certain exits where you have to kind of like dip below where the goalpost is and look like you're about to fall to your death before.
Right. It requires a lot of finesse. Oh, that was good. I like that. You don't need you probably can fly there.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. But I mean, this is going to be, I don't know, what do you want to go for here? Do you want to go for how far we can get? Because
I'm gonna make sure everyone knows about the cool secret zone in this level that borderline breaks the game.
Is that the Boo House where you get power-ups?
Yeah, exactly.
I think that thing is made just to be a safe spot.
Yeah.
Because you can save after you beat a Boo House or a...
Yeah, that's right.
You can't just save wherever. I mean, they changed that in other versions of the game. So we're going to get to your tweets in a second. As I said before, please tweet into @Retronauts.
Yeah, and this is topical too. Like you said, the new Super Mario Bros. Wii is really a lot of people are saying a kind of a spiritual successor to this.
How do you feel about that personally?
I haven't played enough of it to kind of chime in on that, but the kind of the large overworld map that all the worlds connect to each other to form one big, really gorgeous world. I think definitely draws inspiration from here, as well as the Koopa kids each lording over a different area in the game.
Now I'm hearing that a lot, but what do you? I mean, didn't the Wii new Mario game sort of do the same thing? I mean,
yeah. I mean, I don't think it didn't quite present the same open world as the new one does.
Right.
It was more of those kind of like how the DS one had the linear like stages. So you just pretty much each map you would go left or right, and there would be a little bit of offshoots up and down, but pretty much it was just long strings of levels.
So you miss the kind of secret kind of laden levels where secrets wouldn't just be right in front of you. You have to go up or down.
Yeah,
or maybe,
absolutely. I feel like Mario's lost a lot of its kind of exploratory charm that it had. I mean, even Mario 64 definitely kept that tradition in. But
I think it peaked at in Yoshi's Island, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those levels were huge, and just I mean, I've never gotten 100% in that game because so many things to try, so many things to figure out.
Yeah.
So Retro Redemption writes in. He says, "Retronauts, I just want to announce that I recently beat the level tubular.
Oh my
God! I'm proud of this accomplishment. That is awesome. Yeah. I mean, I finished it before. It is the hardest level, and it took me so many tries.
Yeah.
Luckily, you probably had access to that super cheat zone.
Yeah,
where you basically
exactly.
can load up on 1UP's and whatnot.
Yeah.
Also, guys, let us know how we're sounding. We don't always have an audio guy on hand to let us know. So if either of us need either turned down or boosted, we aim to please. So what can we say about Mario World? 1991.
Oh
Where were you, Marty, when this game came out? When did you first see it?
It was. I remember my family moved from Chicago to Wisconsin, and my parents kind of felt bad for my brother and I, and so in kind of a little gift to us, they bought us a Super Nintendo with. I just remember it just came with this, and this was all we had, and I remember just being absolutely blown away by it.
One thing, Marty, you can make Yoshi fly with that.
I can. Oh my God. Yeah.
I mean, did you see Mario World like in a store or anything before
honestly,
that?
I don't remember. I mean, I was pretty young, so I honestly don't remember seeing it like in a Toys R Us or anything like that.
Right. I mean, I'm a few years older than you, but that's when I first saw it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'd seen Genesis before, and I knew what good. I mean, better than NES graphics were.
Yeah.
I mean, I played games in the arcade and stuff like this. But when I saw this game at Sears, you could not pull me away from it. And that's pretty much when I fell in love with Mario World. Just seeing all the tricks that were on display, because this game is really built to show off technical tricks of the Super Nintendo. There's also a really good game behind it, too.
Yeah.
A really solid game.
Yeah, we've kind of, I think we were talking in the office earlier in the week about how the Super Nintendo, or Mario launch games really were, almost proof of concepts for the system. But unlike some recent proof of concepts, they were fully fleshed out, amazing titles. They weren't just, kind of a series of mechanics that would later be iterated upon. I mean, this was almost as good as the Super Nintendo could get.
No, I completely agree. I mean, it holds up as well as the later Super Nintendo games.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, we like Nintendo Land here, I think. I think all of us like Nintendo Land, but it's obviously just like, here are a bunch of things that we can do with the controller now. We're going to figure out, like, maybe a bigger game to put them in later.
And honestly, Nintendo Land does a good job of kind of bestowing faith upon early adopters. Like, all right, there's a lot of cool, tricks that, developers can use, and if this is... we see these in the first round of games. Who knows what's going to happen a few years from now?
I think even more than the Wii,
certainly,
it shows off like what's possible. Because I feel like with Wii Sports, I don't know, by the end of that, you felt like you've seen everything.
Yeah.
But by Nintendo Land, I'm like, oh man, the things they're going to be doing with this controller, I can't wait to see. By the way, we're not being paid by Nintendo. I'm legitimately excited for the system, and it's the first console I've pre-ordered in since the PS2.
Yeah.
So that's my. It's my vote of confidence for the...
I'm honestly, I'm a lot higher on Nintendo Land than I am on Mario. Mario's interesting, and I want to keep playing it, but for me, I think Nintendo Land's going to be the one that kind of keeps me over for a while.
I mean, I never finished Mario Wii. New Mario Wii.
Yeah, neither have I.
And I don't feel the need to go back, but I feel like there's probably more going on in the Wii U one that I should check out, so maybe I'll bring that home over Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it sounds like there's some kind of cool secrets that we haven't been able to talk about in reviews, but kind of more homages to this game even.
So Nadia, our buddy freelancer, writes in and says, if you truly love Super Mario World, please pledge your love to Uktar and Dome City. Do it. We should probably mention Nadia is referencing the just god-awful Mario World cartoon where some 40-year-old burned-out sitcom writer was like, Dinosaur World? Okay, put cavemen in it. Let's go. 30 episodes. That was just wretched. That's probably the worst Mario cartoon. And
that's saying something.
Yeah. I like the Mario 3 cartoon. It's okay. Milli Vanilli was in it. Oh, no!
I didn't think it would go all the way to the top. I failed all of you. I'm sorry.
Marty, throw in your Mario Kart license. It's expired. David Oxford writes in to say, Nintendo Land's balloon trip is bliss. Yeah, and I agree. This is not a Nintendo Land focused live stream, but we can talk about how we like those games, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, Balloon Fight is a Nintendo arcade game, and all the Nintendo Land games feel like they could be arcade games.
Yeah.
That's why I like them. It's like an older kind of Nintendo style that the new generation of developers is working on, which I like.
Certainly.
So yes, one thing I like about Mario World is I feel like Mario's moveset has been sort of reduced to its current state, which is still pretty good. But I was explaining to Marty earlier that this is, I feel, is the sports car of Mario games, and that you have a lot of control over what you're doing, but you really need to know how to work the system.
Absolutely.
One of the most fun things I like to do in the game, now that I've mastered it, is to just carry a shell through the stage, just keep kicking it up in the air and catching it as I go through the stage. It's so much fun. And
you're saying that's a mechanic that's kind of been lost.
Yeah, when I was playing Mario Wii U, and I couldn't throw a shell up in the air, and it broke my heart. I was like, what? He's lost this ability? I mean, sure.
Yeah, and it's been... this game just somehow, I mean, I've played through it so many times and gotten everything in it so many times, but it's just, the muscle memory just blows me away every time. I know about these things, and I'm not really sure why I still know about them, but...
it's so easy to fall back into it, too. I don't know. I've been thinking about this in Mario 3. It's like the endless battle. Which game is better?
Yeah.
And I think I'm sort of more leaning towards Mario World.
Yeah.
Just because of the cape.
Yeah. And, no, honestly,
that
that changes everything.
Yeah. Which is probably why we haven't seen it again.
Yeah, exactly.
Too much change. Things like the ghost houses. I mean, the ghost house is like, hey, look, we can do transparencies, but they actually built gameplay around it because the transparent ghosts can't hurt you, but the ones that are transparent can. So it's not like just graphical effects; it's actually gameplay mechanics. That's what I like. Let's see, David Oxford. He's talking about the shell. He says, same here. Heck, I miss being able to just make a Mario look up. Even that was fun, and they took it away. Nintendo, give Mario his neck back. That's all I'm going to say. Man, look at all these secrets Marty's unveiling in front of our eyes.
Why do I know this? I never really got these things.
Oh,
I know you can like draw things with them by controlling where it goes.
Yeah. It's basically try to make the coin go as long as it can without touching
yeah.
another coin, and then you can reap the rewards.
Such an innocent time. Now it would just be like try to draw a penis with the coin.
Yeah. I'm glad you did not do that. The R-rated live stream. Yeah. So let's see any other questions coming in. Please tweet into us at Retronauts.
Yeah.
We're playing Super Mario World. If you didn't know that, shame on you. But
Yeah, absolutely. Oh shit.
Let's see what else do we have. Pixel Dojo says, do all Mario games post-World rely on its design? Have any other games moved far away from its concept?
I mean, the 3D Mario Worlds, I think, or the 3D Mario games, absolutely. I would say Mario 64 has built a lot on it, but I mean, Sunshine, Galaxy, they all feel very different.
I think really you could say that Mario World is sort of built on the foundation of Mario 3, and that there's a world map. You can use power-ups from the menu screen, I think, in this one too. Can you? Actually, you can't use power from the map screen, right?
No, not from the map
They
screen.
replaced
No.
it with the thing you can
with
hold.
the secondary.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, Mario 3 allowed you to have all those. And I love this. This is just the terraforming of the world as you.
That does not happen in Mario Wii U, does it?
I don't know. I haven't got far enough.
It doesn't happen on the level it happens here,
Yeah,
where like
yeah.
things emerge out of the water, and yeah. So we're back to Cape Town.
Cape Town, yeah.
What is your plan here, Marty?
So I'm gonna farm 2 capes, then go back to that ghost house and get to my secret level.
Sweet. Yep. The item farming level.
Yeah.
So TV's Mr. Neil writes in and says, you're supposed to build a staircase with the coin trail and then switch them to blocks with the P block.
There was no P block in that room though.
Maybe
I know
thinking
certain levels. I think that is a mechanic.
Yeah, Mr. Neil, you might be thinking of a different ghost house, or I'm just horribly ignorant, but I don't remember that happening in this one. Or maybe there's a secret that even I don't know about, and even Marty doesn't know about.
What? You can get more than 92 or 96 or whatever this thing is.
Oh
what
yeah,
was it caps off at 96.
96, yeah. And then you get all the cool enemy changes.
Yeah, that's right. It becomes almost like autumn in Mario World.
Yeah, and all the Koopas wear creepy Mario death masks. So Omega Carotene says Yoshi equals companion cube. From Retronauts app a while back. Ditch loyal Yoshi to save your tubby plumber ass, Mario.
Yep, I do that all
puppy.
the time.
Yeah, Yoshi is only a means to an end,
Yeah.
a means to a higher jump.
He's less a friend and more a tool.
I always was confused about how Mario's friend is Yoshi, but Yoshi is also like a plurality, and that there are many Yoshis. Did they all share like a hive mind?
I mean, it's the same thing like Toad, right?
I guess so.
I mean,
well, I feel like there's one Toad and like a bunch of mushroom retainers. And, like, Toad is a character of his own.
Yeah.
But then Mario Wii and Mario Wii U kind of mess that up because it's like Blue Toad and Pink Toad.
Pink Toad, yeah. You can't really change their colors, and
that's still a bad idea.
Yeah.
What I think the original excuse from Nintendo was we couldn't get Mario's Princess's dress looking good, or like the technology. It's like A, that was a total lie, and B, with the Wii U you can definitely make a dress appear on screen.
Yeah, I mean Mario Galaxy is pretty amazing looking. So
yeah, there's got to be some weird reason about the princess not being in Mario Wii U.
That was a little frustrating, so I'm just gonna skip it.
That is always an option.
Yeah, that is the other nice thing in the level. You see, whereas now. Like skip mode is just like baby mode in Mario Wii, where it just does things for you.
Pretty much.
This thing you could skip levels, but you just need a bit of skill to do it.
David Oxford again. Cape is better than the squirrel suit, he says, because you can swat things with the cape. Why can't Mario smack things with his big bushy squirrel tail? I'm also confused.
That's a great question.
Yeah, like I don't know. I just want the cape back. Can you just put like I played Mario before button in the game and say, just give me the cape, I can handle it?
I think that should be in every game.
Yeah, like
how about every Zelda game?
I'm an adult, exactly.
Yeah.
So.
And this music, my God, this music.
Yeah. I mean, it's only one real melody that's kind of played in different ways, but it's super. Everything's in my head.
Yeah.
Like that opening song's gonna be in my head all day just because I heard it once.
Compared to, I mean, who? Does anyone remember the music in New Super Mario? I mean, we're making fun of the fact that it's really whimsical and a lot of weird like bips and bops, but
too much. Those damn things need to stop singing.
Yeah,
I'm with TV's Mike Nelson. I'm sorry, Internet's Mike Nelson. TV's Mike Nelson. We don't know what he believes about
where he stands on Bopgate 2012.
Yeah. I mean, it was a cool idea once, but they keep doing it.
Yeah.
Do you know if they do that in the DS one, the one that just came out, the 3DS one?
Oh,
did they sing in that?
Too. That's a good. It's all revolving around money, so maybe it's just songs that have to do with money.
Someone let us know. I'm interested in knowing that because
yeah, I haven't played that. I want to. I want to pick it up.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious where the rest of you guys stand on a favorite entry in the Mario series.
Yeah, let us know. Or like favorite power up.
Yeah, for sure.
We want to know. Let us know at Retronauts on Twitter, RETRONAUTS. Please follow us. I love this music too.
Yeah, this is amazing.
So we have David Oxford again saying the cape breaks the game terribly. Master it, and Bowser should just give you the keys to his Coney Island Disco Palace. That is true. And you can really beat Mario World in what, like 9 levels?
Yeah, you can mainline the game by jumping through the Star World. Or is it the Star World or shortcuts?
Yeah, you take a shortcut through the Star World from World 2.
Yeah.
And God, so many cool ideas.
Yeah.
I love it. Just like you can beat the game in 9 minutes if you know what you're doing, or maybe 5 minutes. You can spin jump those bad boys if you want to. Yeah, you can spin jump on them. I think he does a little tap dance noise. Yep.
Oh, I thought you meant like I could actually.
Oh no, you can't kill them. Thwomps can never die. Especially their children.
I'm gonna try something.
Are you gonna try to go up there?
Yeah. No, I failed.
It's okay. Also, this music rocks.
It does.
Has there ever been a more ominous
melody in Mario?
Yeah. I love when it just heats up.
I like how Bowser has an escalator in his house too. Well, I don't think it's actually a house, and it's one of his children's house.
Yeah, his children have pretty nice places.
Yeah.
Wait, they're not his children. We don't know that.
Oh.
I think Jose wrote a blog about that. We don't know. Wait. Wait, they either are his children or we don't know who the mother is.
Oh, that was what the blog was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they're just called the Koopa Kids.
Yeah. I think they're just all foundlings.
Oh, God.
Andrew Ryan says the best power-up is the Karibo shoe. Anyone who says anything different is evil and wants to hurt you.
This is true.
I think so, yeah.
I think the power-up's great, but it's just not utilized enough in the game.
No, but that's what makes it cool.
I guess
it's it's like one idea they put in one level, which makes Mario 3 so cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. World is my favorite so far, and Cape is my favorite power-up, says Retro Redemption.
Nice.
And David Oxford wants to know, what do you prefer, power-up levels to take hits or one hit in your regular Mario again?
I actually prefer levels, but I'm realizing that, I got hit with a cape and I went down to Baby Mario.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Too hard.
Too hard. I like how we're just complaining how we want the games to treat us like adults, and now we're just like, too hard.
I feel like this game also had a big emphasis on Mario carrying things places. To figure out different exits, and I don't know if the newer games have that. I like
have
that.
Any of the other games had like keys that you had to kind of like take with you throughout a level and find a keyhole?
Yeah, I remember like some of the later levels. It's like, okay, carry this key for a long time. And get to the end with it or something like that.
And there's cool mechanics too, like if you're carrying something while swimming, your character's a lot
faster. Man, carrying a baby Yoshi while swimming, you're just...
There's also, I saw a video someone posted on YouTube that they did this like technical analysis of how the camera works in this game.
I saw that
and
too.
It's just mind-blowing, like the amount of work this guy put into it.
Yeah, also the amount of work, how thoughtfully it was done. Just like you don't think of a camera in a 2D game as being that complicated, but I saw that too. You should look that up, guys, or if you can, tweet it in, and I'll retweet it to everyone who's following the stream.
Yeah, no, it's
way cool.
Insane.
That's a good man. I forgot about that. Pete says, Peach is the mother of the Koopa Kids. Why do you think she gets kidnapped so easily? I just really hope they're adopted. I don't want to think that they're weird lizard-man hybrids.
Lizard-man hybrids.
Also, a few of these bosses you can kill with fireballs.
That's true, yeah.
I believe it's the guys that run up and down the walls you can kill, and also Ludwig von Koopa.
I think we can all agree, though, that the hardest thing in this game is Reznor.
Oh yeah, Trent Reznor.
Yeah, Trent Reznor, the evil Triceratops.
He had to have been named after Trent Reznor, right? Yeah. I mean, all the other music references in the game, the really dated music references. I guess. TV's Mr. Neil, frog suit was the worst. It was only good for swimming and it wasn't good anywhere else. I agree. I don't like the frog suit. Yeah. And get that thing on land, you're just like a pile of garbage walking around. Okay, so Omega Carotene is back. He says, Retronauts, with all those Goombas paratrooping out of nowhere, shame there's no airships. Awesome that Super Mario Wii had Yoshis. Okay, sorry, I couldn't really read your tweet, but I think he's saying there's no airships in Mario Wii?
No, I don't believe so. Oh, well, there is an airship, but I mean, I don't think there's any airship levels.
Airship levels, right.
Yeah.
There are airships.
It starts off with an airship, like, causing all sorts of a ruckus.
Yeah, I like the airships.
Yeah.
That was only a Mario 3 thing.
And that was a cool mechanic to where if you mess up your first time through the castle levels, and the airship just...
You could just fly anywhere.
Yeah, and if you didn't complete the entire map, then sometimes you're a little screwed.
And there could be like a Hammer Brother walking around. Yeah, that was a cool like little board game style
absolutely.
maneuver. Nice. So how do you think of Marty's awesome super playing? I think it's good. I approve. Also, all the cool Super Nintendo sound processing effects, like your jumps and stuff echo in these
Yeah,
levels,
yeah,
which was
absolutely.
very subtle,
Yeah.
and people really weren't, I guess, looking for that. But
No,
man,
absolutely.
these little parts are always fun.
Yeah.
Also, a little bit of slowdown because this is the 1991 equivalent of particle effects happening. Oh, there's a crashed underwater airship in this game.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. And that's what that's kind of the
I forget.
that's the switch between the second to last world and Bowser's world.
I forgot about that. Thanks.
Yeah, you have to get to the
Mr.
bottom
Neal.
and find like some pearl or something.
So let's read some more tweets.
Yeah.
I guess in New Super Mario Brothers Wii had airships, says David Oxford. They're rare, but they're about 3 levels.
Oh, okay.
I guess I didn't play that much of it.
Yeah, I'm a bit ignorant of some of the more recent Mario games. I just say I don't like them. I just leave it at that.
I just, I mean, I appreciate them because they're very solid, but I just want them to do something new.
Yeah.
They made 4 of the same kind of game.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of overkill for a Mario
Yeah.
series.
Especially when, I think 3D Land was received pretty well, and both Galaxy games were really received well.
Right. Oh, I need to play 3D Land.
Yeah.
Thanks for reminding me. Or do I?
Da-da-da.
I think I do.
Yeah. Who was? I think David Oxford was mentioning in the comments section that the pack-in that came later on in the SNES with Mario All-Stars and this, which
Yes.
in my opinion is like the greatest single thing of all time.
That's the greatest game, and I mentioned it in my Wii Ports article that it's a shame that version
wasn't the
25th.
Yeah. But he said there were a few changes to this game. He said some Luigi
Yes,
aesthetic changes. Is that right?
Luigi gets a unique sprite, and it may
Okay.
be the first appearance of Weird Luigi.
Oh.
Because he slides down hills on his knees. He hits blocks with his head, not his fist. And he does a weird thing when he throws fireballs.
Oh, Weird Luigi.
So I might do a blog post about that. Like, is this the first Weird Luigi? Because I thought the first Weird Luigi was in Smash Brothers for the GameCube. I mean, for the N64. Yeah.
The birth of Weird Luigi.
Yeah, like kind of creepy, off-putting Luigi. That is the kind of like ideal version of Mario World. I mean, have you guys played the Game Boy Advance version? Let us know. I wasn't a huge fan of it just because the characters wouldn't stop talking.
Mario!
Yeah. And, I mean, there were the kind of Yoshi coin bonus challenges, but who cares?
Let's abandon my
Who
feather.
cares?
Why did a feather give you a cape? Anyone have any answers for that?
I don't know. That's a good question. Why does a leaf turn you into a raccoon? Oh, this is fun.
I'm a little afraid, though.
You can, yeah.
Oh, okay. I could chill up top here.
And that will kill everything for you.
And it's awesome that as Yoshi, if you swallow the colorful thing, you get like every power.
Yeah. Oh,
Whoa,
that was
scared.
close. I saw you
I
like
physically jumped.
Yeah.
I thought I was playing Mario Connect.
Oh, David Oxford says the internet would argue that Mario is Missing's Ouija is the origin of Weird Luigi. I guess that's more of I don't know if it's so weird as it like I don't really see a personality in Mario is Missing.
Is Mario's Missing canonical?
I don't think so.
No.
Mario's Time Machine is.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have sorry, I can't say your name. Juha J. Srianen, maybe? Sorry, I'm an American and kind of dumb with the foreign tongues. It says Retronauts, and they had to throw us out of the store on a daily basis. Love things like having to fly under a gold reach right one. Oh, he's talking about his local appliance store was the only place that had the SNES in his inbred one-horse hometown. That's cool. An appliance store, strange. I mean, yeah, I mean, like frigging Sears had a video game department. That's where I first played this, and immediately began bothering my parents.
It's also weird that I think one of the big Black Friday sales I've seen is if you go to Old Navy and spend $40, you get a free copy of Mario Wii U.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah,
I think that just shows
the console.
They kind of think, okay, people are gonna have this.
Yeah.
This is the new thing. So I don't remember there being any system shortages for the SNES.
No.
Maybe that's just me.
And
that was a different
were there
time.
for the Super or N64?
That there were.
Okay.
I remember trying to prank a friend who had one on hold at Toys R Us. Another friend and I wrote a fake letter from Nintendo.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Telling him that he'd get his in January of '97.
That is horrible.
And unfortunately, one of our friends told him about it, so the prank never went through. He would have been totally pranked, though. It helps to have credulous friends. That's all I'm saying. if you're bored. So TV's Mr. Neal writes in to say Luigi is inexplicably a palette swap of Mario and Mario is Missing, in spite of being the main character. I agree, but that game was made by frigging Software Toolworks or some weird-ass company. And I don't think Nintendo really trusted them with making original Mario art. So yeah, that bothered me as well. I mean, I had known by that point that Luigi did look different than Mario based on Mario 2. So yes, please tweet into us at Retronauts on Twitter, RETRONAUTS. We're playing Super Mario World, and Marty's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Pretty good. He's doing a really good job.
You demand too much of me.
I've only seen one bad death.
One death.
And that was early on.
And I got smushed by weird floating rocks.
The PC version of Mario's Missing had original sprites and art, says David Oxford. Good thing I never saw that. Because the PC version of console games in the early 90s were just complete garbage.
As we talked about in our Turtles podcast.
That's right. And by the way, if you're wondering where the next podcast is going to be, I'm kind of waiting on some super important guests to coordinate their schedules.
But they are really cool.
Yeah, you guys are going to probably poop a little bit when you hear. So you might want to be close to a bathroom.
Yeah.
But yeah, the next podcast is going to be really, really good, and it'll probably be here in a few weeks. So until then, stay frosty.
Yes.
It'll be worth the wait.
We're trying to do it before Christmas, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
And there'll be another one before then, too. Things are winding down. I'm reviewing Far Cry 3 now, so, you know, the last big game, right?
Yeah. I think that's safe to say. Last big game of the year, and then all of a sudden, all sorts of awesome shit comes out.
And we have
beginning of
like
next year.
2 weeks off.
Yeah.
Of game releases.
Yeah. So I guess to keep you kind of clued into our review calendar, if anyone actually cares. What do we have going up today? We have Epic Mickey. Both of them are going up tonight.
You're on the whatever console version?
I'm on the console version, yes, and Jeremy is on the 3DS version. And then Sunday we're going to have Hitman and Zombie U. And then Tuesday we're going to have Adventure Time and Sony All-Stars, I want to say?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, which
Man,
I'm on.
I missed all these games.
Yeah, right. And then Wednesday Bob has Far Cry.
Far Cry, yeah, look forward to that.
Now we're dropping the mic and just never writing again.
Yeah, that's it. End of website.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. So Chaos Reigns Fox wants to know, is one of the guests Dave Coulier?
Oh my God.
So maybe one of us sounds like Dave Coulier? I'm going to tell you, Chaos Reigns, cut it out.
Oh my God.
I made the hand gestures and everything. I don't know.
We're gonna take Dave Coulier to the to the Painted Ladies in San Francisco.
Oh wow!
Where Full House, the intro was filmed.
That's right. We're right by the Full House. Well, not right by, but we're half an hour away at best, maybe 45 minutes. I don't know. Were you? I like I said, I'm a bit older than Marty. Were you around for Dave Coulier Mania?
I was absolutely.
Do you know about cutting it out?
I know about cutting it out. I know that Alanis Morissette tried to single-handedly ruin Dave Coulier Mania.
Oh man. Yeah, just as it was taking off.
Yeah.
People loved their Bullwinkle impressions and woodchuck puppets, but
it's funny that Stamos and Bob Saget still actively work, whereas I don't know, I'm not even sure if he's alive or not.
I actually went onto his Twitter recently. He does a lot of stand-up.
Oh, really?
I mean, you know, the same kind of like Gallagher does.
Yeah.
Like, hey, State Fair, I'm a funny guy you remember from 30 years ago.
Stand up in quotation marks.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure he's just as funny as you remember.
Yeah. Dave
Coulier, everybody.
Does he bring out that weird woodchuck?
No, I think that's owned by the Full House Corporation. Like, you can't use that in your act. Yeah, David Oxford says, I remember Dave Coulier on Out of Control on Nickelodeon. That's right. That was a Canadian show.
Yeah.
Man, that almost predates my time.
Yeah.
I can't believe I watched that. TV's Mr. Neil says, the pufferfish is my least favorite Mario enemy. How do you feel about that guy?
Oh, wait. The guy who was in the last level? The guy who was chasing me?
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he's kind of an asshole. Not a big fan of him.
New Japan Anime Group says, could there ever really be a launch title as good as Super Mario World ever again? The game is just so super polished.
I think some people would argue that Mario 64. I enjoy this Mario more than Mario 64.
I do too. I love Mario 64, but there are some areas that are just like not very fun. I don't have a lot of fun with that stupid clock level.
Yeah.
It's just a little too twitchy and I don't know. It feels like it could have needed a little more work.
Oh, Raznor!
God, Nine Inch Nails reference. Somebody, please.
Yeah. Man, he had this and Quake.
That was pretty close.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Mario's just like, whatever, the level's over. I don't care.
We were talking about earlier why those dolphins haven't made an appearance in Mario games. I mean, it definitely could have been in Mario Sunshine.
Or Galaxy, for that
Galaxy,
matter.
Yeah.
So Chaos Reigns Fox also wants to know, did you guys ever play the Full House NES game? Hey, there was no Full House NES game.
Yeah, stop trying to trick us.
That's some fantasy world.
Yeah.
But BioWare could make a Full House RPG if they wanted to.
Oh, my God.
party of 3. You could like summon the girls, like summon Michelle.
Choose whether or not you want to have mercy.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's great. Like oh my god, Marty, we're gonna make this. It's a morality system. It's like have mercy, yes or no. Oh my god. No one steal this idea, by the way.
Please.
Or steal it and make it because we're too lazy.
Actually, this is insider information. That's what Telltale's working on after
oh, I wish.
Walking Dead.
Well, you know, not to get off topic, but the Brady Bunch movie came out about 20 years after that was on TV, and we're about due for a Full House remake. Come on, people. The 30-year-olds of the world want their childhood back. Andrew Ryan says Reznor, and it all comes back to COD Blops 2.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he did the theme song for that. I reviewed that game.
That is such a non-Trent Reznor project, it seems like.
And, like, I'm not sure what the deal with that is. The theme song is, like, so forgettable and barely in the game. I don't feel like they marketed it very much like EA was marketing Linkin Park's appearance in Medal of Honor.
That was Linkin. I'm losing track of the bands that are in these games now.
Yes, and then Avenged Sevenfold is at the end of COD Blops.
Oh,
That's
man.
a spoiler. More of a spoiler. Just shut the game off if you beat the.
It's not a spoiler. It's a warning.
It is a warning. Yeah.
Apologies to any Avenged Sevenfold fans. Ah, damn.
I died.
Sorry, Marty. Maybe Marty can concentrate on the game, and I'll take some tweets for this part. This level is hard, though.
It is tough. Yeah. Without an item, without a.
You can't cape it up, or
No.
maybe you can. Oh no, it's fixed scrolling.
Yeah.
That's a kind of smart idea to prevent you from cheating every stage.
These were always the toughest levels I thought in Mario 3 and this game were the ones fixed scrolling, bottomless pits.
Yeah. David Oxford says, ever seen the Full House fighting game? And I've said yes, that exists, and DJ Tanner's finishing move is sick.
What?
Hella sick. Actually, he linked me to a Full House Tournament Fighter video. I will watch it and let you know if it's work safe, and maybe retweet it.
If it's work safe.
Oh, it is a Full House fighting game. I'll be damned.
Was it like made in Fighting Maker?
Or? Something like that. That Mugen thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can have Peter Griffin fight Homer Simpson, you can have the whole Tanner family have a throwdown. Why not?
And the reptile of the game is Kimmy Gibbler.
Oh my god.
Kids at the playground are talking about finding words. No, that's not real.
Okay, this video is taking a while to load. There we go. Sorry guys, I'm checking out the Full House fighting game right now. Just to let you know if I should retweet it.
That old chestnut.
While Marty is working on this pretty tough stage.
Yeah.
Apparently, it could be better. It could look a little better, in my opinion.
Wow.
But, yeah. I think the Uncle Jesse sprite's pretty nice. He has a hair combing attack. And there's a finishing move where he plays a piano. So I'm going to recommend the Full House fighting game. Look that up, kids. If you have memories of Full House, and that might help you purge them from your brain.
There was never a Family Matters game, was there?
That's weird.
Yeah.
No, there wasn't. Like, TGIF seemed prime for video game adaptations. I mean, friggin' Home Improvement had a game.
Yeah.
Let's go. Come on, people. So, our friend Jay, please tell me how to pronounce your name. I don't want to mess it up. Maybe you can tweet in and let me know. I hate mangling names that are not of my limited tongue. Why was SNES a different design in the U.S. than here in Europe and Super Famicom in Japan?
Good question.
Well, I think they wanted to make it look boxy and ugly because we're Americans and we like things that are boxy and ugly.
Yep.
That's pretty much it. We like our systems big and boxy, like our cars at one point, right?
Yeah. And with a tendency to explode.
Yeah.
Rear-ended.
I mean, the Super Famicom did kind of look like a toy, and I think they were still trying to avoid that. I mean, I not to be a Japanophile, but I really like how the Super Famicom looks.
Yeah.
I like the buttons, how they're all different colors. I like how tiny it is, but by God, we're Americans. We need big things in our living rooms, which I'm happy the Wii U is small.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, absolutely. It's just a little bit bigger than the original Wii, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at my other systems on display in my bedroom, and it's just like this thing could fit inside of them with room for like a lot more. So that's nice.
Yeah.
Jeremy Demont says, "Have you seen the Super Mario World AI that plays the game by itself?" I have, Jeremy. That's really cool. Can you tweet that at us, and I'll retweet it?
Yeah,
and
check that out.
Definitely worth looking at. Man, this level's hell.
Yeah, right. If you didn't have a cape, this would be just the shit. Right
Yeah.
here. Not the shit, but it would just be shit. Oh man.
Koopa Storm.
Koopa Storm.
Man, good jumping. So yeah, Jeremy Lamont. Yeah, if you guys don't know what he's talking about, someone programmed an AI that would sort of like analyze what Mario was coming up against and sort of have him react in a way that would get him past everything.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Could he make it through the whole game?
I think it does.
I mean, how could he find secrets though? There's like certain things where there's no way he would be able to.
Maybe it's just like getting from point A to point B.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen it, but maybe he'll tweet it into us. We could retweet it. And we're on our. This is Ludwig von Koopa.
I know there's something secret here.
Speaking of German things, what happened to Wanderbook?
Wanderbook. Yeah, we that evidently may or may not have come out on Tuesday. I don't know if you guys know what Wanderbook is. It was this thing Sony announced at E3.
That took up about 20 minutes of their
the problem
press
was
conference.
It was kind of a neat.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I think I go this way. It was a kind of a neat toy that it's like a book reader that was tied into some new Harry Potter fiction, but you kind of buy a book in this reader and it interacts on your TV, and I don't know, neat for kids, but they should not have, taken like.
Marty, one secret.
What?
If you hit the bottom left corner with your cape, every time you'll get a circle.
Wait, like.
Did you know that secret? Bottom left.
Wait, here?
Yeah, you have to hit it with your cape though.
Wait, like this?
Like jump and then flick your cape. Every time you'll get a circle.
Fun fact.
Isn't that weird?
How did I know that?
Uh-oh.
No, that's fine.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting about these stages.
Yeah. There's a lot of smart little, kind of challenges they put in here.
I just like how many ideas are in this game. I feel like games don't have as many ideas. They kind of mine 3 or 4 for all they're worth. This game is just like, we're going to put one idea on a stage. Yeah. Oh, yeah, let's not forget this.
Yeah.
Oh, God, so nice.
Right?
Yeah, this is what I miss about that verticality.
Yeah.
And I know the Mario Wii games and Wii U games have this sort of thing in them too, which is nice.
Yeah.
Nice throwback. Maybe Mario World just did everything that's possible in a platformer, so they can't do anything new. It's just damn it.
Blew their wad a little too early.
Chaos Rain Chaos Rain Fox says the student has become the teacher in reference to my hitting the blocks with the cape comment. Yeah, don't underestimate the amount of Mario World secrets I have in my brain. It's sad.
Ah!
Oh, no.
That was terrible, guys.
That guy totally roasted you.
Yeah.
It's cool, though. New Mario Brothers Wii is going to have DLC. Thoughts?
Yeah, that's right. It
says
just
David
got announced
Oxford.
today.
I think it's just going to be challenges, right? At least that's what I assume.
No, it sounds like I believe the phrase was additional courses.
Yeah, the world is changing, folks. Nintendo has a freaking iPhone app in Japan now.
Yeah.
A Pokedex.
How crazy is that?
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
So we are, what's this, the end of World 3?
Well, end of World 4. I did not finish World 3.
Okay. Oh, you warped? Or did the shortcut?
I did the, yeah. You can just leave the Vanilla Dome and go up to whatever
That's something I don't think
Bridge
you can do in the Wii game, or Wii and Wii games.
In the Wii U Mario, Jose told me that there are stages, or complete levels that are optional.
Okay.
So I believe at the end of either World 2 or 3, you kind of have a branching path, and you can choose to be a completionist or just go to one of them. Yeah, that is super cool.
Andrew Ryan wants to know, do you think 2D Mario peaked with Mario World, like how Sonic peaked with Sonic 3 and Knuckles?
Yes.
I believe Yoshi's Island is...
Yeah, Yoshi's Island is comparable, I would say.
I'd say there are as many new and interesting ideas in Yoshi's Island as there are in this, which is surprising because, like I said, it feels like they did everything in this game.
Yeah.
Yoshi's Island is a personal favorite of mine, and it's surprisingly difficult, at least I think so,
absolutely.
for a Mario game. Not like this game is easy, but, I don't know. Different kind of challenge.
Yeah.
Yoshi's Island levels are huge.
They are huge,
and take a long time to get through.
Yeah, I think Poochie Ain't Stupid might be the hardest 2D Mario
Jesus, God. And it's only the first of the secret levels.
Yeah.
I think I talked to Jeremy, and he said he has just as much problem with that level as everyone else, and he's a big Yoshi's Island fan too, so... Man, those secret levels are nuts. David Oxford said, is it Nintendo's app? I thought Game Freak or Pokemon Company had enough autonomy for Nintendo to do that stuff on their own. Yeah, it is theirs, but I'm pretty sure Nintendo would have to sign off on it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they are the evil overlord of those companies. So, or the I don't know, the happy overlord.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Benevolent overlord.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for. I love how you can see Mario's pockets when he climbs. That level of detail amazes me. Like, that's the power of 16 bits, bro.
Yeah. Cutscenes too.
This is cool too.
Yeah.
This is something. Yeah.
Yeah, and how after this, that thing will forever have the little band-aid on it.
Yeah, I feel like it feels like the old Nintendo games would do this, like how in Mario Kart every character would have a different ending animation for when you got the trophy. I love these little cinema scenes that have a different. The castle does a different thing every time.
Yeah.
That's so cool. His name is Yuha. Says Yuha. I didn't know how to say his name. Thanks for letting me know. Like I said, I've never seen it before, so I need to know. So he wants to know: is there something added missing to the GBA version of Mario World? Well, you can play the original Mario Brothers, as in most or all of the Mario Advance games, and you can play as Luigi. He controls a bit differently, and there are I forget what you get if you get all the Dragon Coins in every stage, but there's an emphasis on like, hey, these are worth something more now than just.
And it, oh no, yeah, the weird voices.
Yeah.
That have what was the first game to do that?
Mario Advance
2.
1, which was Mario 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mario Advance series got a little too convoluted. Like Mario Advance 3, Mario Advance 4, Mario Brothers 3, or something like that.
Yeah. Do you know, were there any technical limitations on the Game Boy Advance that, certain kind of minute things, either sound-wise or visually in this game, could not be represented?
I don't remember it, and I bought that version, so but it's been like a good 10 years since I played it, so I probably still had the slowdown.
Yeah. Slowdown's charming.
No, I think the Mario 3 Mario Advance game is the best just because of all the extra levels.
Yeah, it has all the e-reader.
Yeah. Unfortunately, those are impossible to get naturally, so I had to play emulated version just to see the new levels, and they're all pretty cool. Some of them even have like vegetables you can pick up, a la Mario 2, which is like, what the hell? Oh, TV's Mr. Neil says, if you get all the Dragon Coins in Mario World Advance, you get Peach Coins. What do Peach Coins do then? A follow-up question. Pixel Dojo says, will Galaxy 3 happen, or will Nintendo go back to a 3D Mario that happens somewhere with an atmosphere?
That's a very good question.
I personally wouldn't mind another Galaxy 3, but I'd like to see them do something different than with a 3D Mario game. So that's just my opinion. We really don't know. And if we did know, we probably couldn't tell you.
That's true.
Giant Boost, how cool is that?
Yeah, right?
Also, Dinosaur Ghost, what's going on? These things kind of legitimately scared me as a child.
The booze?
Yeah, like no enemy was that big before, nor did it chase you.
Yeah. But I do like the fact that it's kind of as afraid of you as you are of it.
Yeah. That is nice. You can get the upper hand on that thing.
To be honest.
So TV's Mr. Neil says, Peach Coins function the same as Dragon Coins. And well, what's the point? What's the point of getting them? Sorry, Marty, go ahead.
No, there's a secret exit to this level, and I don't remember what it was. Or maybe there's just a real exit to this level that I don't remember what it was.
Maybe you gotta fly.
That's
fly like an eagle.
Like the hit song. Oh god, don't eat me. Don't eat me.
There's something you can do to make yourself invulnerable to ghosts. Maybe that just happens when you're flying naturally, or?
It's a good question.
Also, can you do the pound into the ground move, which is really cool?
Oh, yes, I will do it in a non-frightening ghost.
Yeah. Because you can kill people in many ways with the cape. You can gently like just press down on them, or you can come down like a bullet. And crush them.
God.
TV's Mr. Neil's interesting theory. He says boos are the ghosts of Mario from every life he's lost.
That is awesome.
That's why they can't look at him.
That is amazing.
That is cool. I like that. TV's. I never thought of that, Mr. Neil.
I think that is as cool as the whole Mario 3 is a stage show.
So Pixel Dojo says massive 16-bit sprite work. Awesome. This game had everything and it was free. Has there ever been a better pack-in? No.
Yeah.
I really don't think so. I mean, unless you are a huge fan of Tetris.
Yeah.
But Tetris can only just be Tetris. This game has like a billion things happening in it. Not to slight Tetris in any way, but.
Also a cool little nod. I'm not sure if the moons were in. Oh, that just took me right back to the beginning, didn't it?
That's right. You have
the Forest of Illusion.
It's gotten you again. So what's up?
What was I gonna say? Oh, the moon, the 3-up moons.
Yeah.
Those make another appearance in Mario Wii U. Which
I saw those.
I'm not sure if those have been in the other New Super Mario Brothers games.
I'm not sure, but there's only like 3 or 4 of those in this game.
Yeah.
They feel super rare.
Yeah. It's also I don't think this is embargoed information, but Mario Wii U has a really kind of cool stat screen that keeps track of a lot of weird statistics.
Oh, like I didn't see that.
How many Goombas you've stepped on, how many moons you've collected.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think maybe distance you've ran. Yeah, it's kind of strange for a Mario game to do that. It's like something like XCOM would do.
Yeah, it feels like a Steam sort of thing. Andrew Ryan says, "Come on, guys! Keith Courage in Alpha Zones is awesome," and that was sarcasm. I had a TurboGrafx and I had that game, and I approve your sarcasm because it was crap. Not a good thing to launch a system with, boys. The Boo idea is from a comic, says David Oxford. More clever than another stupid drug reference or Peach and Bowser are the real item joke. And apparently it's from a comic. I'm not so sure about that.
Is it from like Deadpool?
What I heard is, okay, in Japan, super nerd trivia, the Boo's names are Teresa. The Boo is called Teresa.
Okay.
And apparently this might be apocryphal or just made up, but I heard on the internet that, I mean, a lot of Mario characters are based on staff members.
Yeah.
And apparently the Boo is based on one of the staff members' wife, who would be really, really sweet in person, but she would always call screaming, like, "When is my husband coming home?"
Oh my God!
So she was sort
amazing.
of like had two sides of a coin personality. Please let me know if that's true. I mean, I've heard that. I forget where I found that, but sort of like how Slippy was based on a staff member of Nintendo, so was Yoshi. And so I think all the Koopa kids are based on staff members of Nintendo.
Teresa, if you're listening. Teresa or Teresa's husband, who's
Yeah.
probably now her ex-husband, if he gets yelled at all the time.
So some sly misogyny on Nintendo's part. I don't know. Yeah, I've heard that story before.
That's interesting.
Also, why would, I don't know, calling a Boo Teresa doesn't seem, it just seems weird.
Why don't video games have like IMDb trivia pages? I don't even care if it's bullshit.
They
or not. I
should.
just want all sorts of fun facts.
So Wayne says, other than Sonic, what other classic side-scrolling games would you recommend? Oh boy, there's so many. Go back and watch old lunch breaks. We did Sparkster and Rocket Knight Adventures last week.
Yeah.
Of course, like all the Mega Man 2 and 3 are great. Disney games like DuckTales. Geez, that's such a huge genre. It's hard to pin down the essentials.
Do you have any recent favorites?
Stuff like Super Meat Boy.
Yeah, I like Rayman Origins, Rayman Legends coming out soon.
I know I reviewed other things too.
Yeah.
God, like even Dokuro is pretty good, and that's sort of a puzzle platformer, not traditional,
that's
action
what
platformer.
that kind of puzzle platformers are kind of a thing du jour now on
Yeah.
PSN, XBLA, and Steam.
I feel like in Mario World, the puzzles are kind of a little more subtle. I mean, there are puzzles.
Yeah,
But
certainly.
that's not like what you go into the game for. Yoshi kind of sucks underwater.
Yeah, right.
But Mario doesn't need to breathe, which is great.
Just like real life.
Pixel Dojo says the Boo thing is true. Thanks, Pixel Dojo. I know I was not like dreaming that. I wonder where you can find that information though.
Yeah.
Rip Van Fish is another enemy I could do without. Yeah, those guys are stupid.
Someone needs to write a tell-all.
Like
Nintendo
the true story of Iggy
Mario.
Koopa. Yeah, I hate to meet the guy that Morton Koopa Jr. was based on. That's probably Hiroshi Yamauchi or something like that. The crazy Nintendo president of the time. Yeah. So please tweet into us at Retronauts. We're playing Super Mario World, and we got a good maybe like 15 minutes left,
Yeah.
12 minutes left, something like that. Marty's making some good progress.
See if I can get out of this stupid forest by then.
And we have some more tweets coming in. Chaos Reigns Fox says, when are you guys going to play Bionic Commando? I want to have Jeremy play that if possible at some point. He claims to have mastered it, as he has Mega Man 2 and some other 8-bit games, so I'm not very good at Bionic Commando.
No, neither am I.
Even the remake I never finished. Which I like the remake, I just couldn't finish it.
I know Jose's a big remake fan too.
So what do those blue blocks do for you?
They don't give you anything. They just fill in certain gaps later on.
Pixel Dojo says, I heard this game was in part production at the same time as Mario Bros. 3. Is that true? It could be true, because this game is directed by Takashi Tezuka, and Mario 3 was directed by Shigeru Miyamoto.
Yeah.
But I believe, both people had a huge amount of input on both games.
Yeah. Certainly,
yeah, so it's possible. Mario 3 came out in '88 in Japan.
Yeah.
And I'm sure this game was in production by '89.
Yeah.
Because it was a 1990 release in Japan.
Yeah,
so,
and most video game studios have, a plethora of future games in production all at the same time.
I'm sure it was. I remember an interview reading like this game took a long time to come together.
I can imagine.
And I believe it. So we got another tweet. Love the big boos and huge ass bonsai bill in the very first level. That was right in your face what the game's going to be about. Yeah, I think I read about that in my last year. We did a really good series of articles about the Super Nintendo's 20th.
Yeah.
Look it up, or even buy the issue of 1UP Presents if you remember that. That's an awesome issue. And that was one of the things I put in that is that immediately right off the bat, bam, a giant enemy comes flying at you. It's like get ready for the SNES. There's gonna be giant things flying at your face. I totally agree.
and then they use the marketing phrase, "This ain't your mama's Mario."
Yeah. Chaos Reigns Fox says he thinks this game looks worse than Mario 3. I disagree.
Yeah, so do I.
Mario 3 looks really good, but I like how this game looks.
Yeah, Chaos Reigns Fox, back off.
Pixel Dojo says that Jeremy needs to redeem himself on the Bionic Commando because of his poor performance on Mega Man Lunch Break.
I think there was a lag in that, wasn't there?
There was lag, to be fair. We've gotten rid of the lag now because we're playing on an emulator, and Marty's looking at my laptop instead of the TV.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
if I was looking at the TV right now, I would be getting swamped.
Check out last time's Aladdin playthrough, at least the very beginning, for what playing on a TV looked like. Yeah, so we're going to blame technology on that one. Yes, please tweet into us. We got about 10 minutes left of our Mario World.
Try play on the TV. We'll see how poor
see if that works.
Well, everything's going so slow now.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Sweet. So yes, we're winding down here. Retro Redemption says Wikipedia even confirms the wife theory. Thank you, Wikipedia.
What?
The wife theory.
The wife theory.
After years of ooh, this is cool.
Oh, you got some
super spicy facts.
Super spicy.
According to Miyamoto, he stated that while working on SMB3, co-designer Takashi Tezuka had the idea of putting his wife in the game. According to Miyamoto, Tezuka's wife is very quiet normally, but one day she exploded, maddened by all the time he spent at work. In the game, there is now a character who shrinks when Mario looks at it, but when Mario turns away, it will grow large and menacing.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
That is
I wonder how she feels about that now.
Yeah.
It's like, you made a character based on my nervous breakdown over my husband's...
the fact that you're being overworked.
Yeah. Maybe she took it with good humor. Who knows?
Depends
That's cool. Thanks.
Depends which side of her.
Yeah. I bet at any Nintendo party, everyone's just facing away from her. Pixel Dojo, what's next week's theme, guys? Can we say? Or can we hint?
Yeah,
I think
it's already kind of come out of the bag.
It's go ahead, Marty.
It's the just kind of based around the phrase "why we love games."
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna have some cool reviews tying into that, a community feature, and a couple other things we've had in the works for a while. So
yeah, it's kind of like we're gonna be out of here early next week because of Thanksgiving. Thank God.
Yeah.
So we need a break, people.
Yeah, yeah. But we also have thanks God. What I just got tricked here.
Oh jeez, this forest.
Too many illusions. Yes, we also have I believe a buyer's guide going up next week. Of some
yeah,
sorts,
so if you need
with a cool twist on it. So.
Yeah, my advice is to stay home on Black Friday. Wait for Cyber
honestly,
Monday.
Yeah.
That's my. Anyone else going out for Black Friday? I avoid it.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like to see humanity at its worst. That's pretty much why. It's like I get enough of that just from daily life. So, Cyber Monday, perfect for shut-ins and me. So do you know where you're going?
I
think you have to carry that.
Oh, the spring all the way.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to carry it somewhere. TV's Mr. Neil says, I heard Bowser was originally based on the Ox King from Journey to the West, which was later misinterpreted as a turtle. I'm not so sure about that, but maybe someone can Wikipedia us up an answer.
Confirm and or deny.
Yeah, you have to carry that to a block that you can hit from underneath.
The only way you can hit it is... Oh, I guess I could also use the...
Yeah. Oh, man, I forgot you can also jump really far when you're carrying something,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
So much...
Is it one of these blocks?
I don't know. Someone help us out if you are watching. We're not remembering what we do in this section.
The forest has gotten to us once again. Is it this block?
Jeremy Lamont says, isn't it interesting that every song in SMW is a variation on the same thing? Yeah, and actually Mario 64 is kind of like that too.
Ah, that's right, yeah.
And the main theme of Mario 64 is sort of like an alternate Mario Brothers theme. You could actually hum the Mario Brothers theme along with it. And it's like, I don't know anything about music. It's either in the same key or uses the same notes or something like that. Someone let me know. There's an answer. I like your technique there.
Stupid football play, yeah.
Just walk into my cape of death. So yes, please tweet in your final comments to us at Retronauts on Twitter. I should probably say we're not going to be here next week for lunch break. So please watch reruns while you're scarfing down turkey and potatoes and whatnot, and have a good holiday, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're going to enjoy our time off. What are you going to play, Marty?
I'm finally going to play fun games. I'm going to get all caught up on XCOM. Or not XCOM. I will probably actually play XCOM. But Walking Dead.
Oh, Walking Dead, cool.
Get caught up on Walking Dead. I want to play some Dishonored. What about you, bub?
I'm going to finally play Batman Arkham City.
Whoa.
Yeah, I catch you on 2011 games because of Dark Souls last year. It robbed me of all my time and well-being. That, I'm going to finish Deus Ex. I'm going to play through Last Story and maybe a bunch of adventure games.
Nice.
Yep. Whoa.
That was just poor. That was not well done on my part.
Poor planning.
Yeah.
It's okay. You're experiencing Mario World fatigue. It sets in after the first hour. So yes, please tweet in your final questions or comments. Like I said, we're going to be out of here in a few minutes, and then we'll see you again in December.
What? Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Jesus. 2012, what happened to you?
I know.
You were just starting.
We hardly knew ye.
Seems like just yesterday everyone was complaining about Mass Effect.
Right? And then Jeremy posted a blog about Mass Effect Wii U, and more people were complaining about it.
Yeah. I guess we can ring in the new year with complaining about Mass Effect, and then ring out the new year complaining about Mass Effect. So any last tweets coming in? Let's see. Nothing yet. Please tweet in, guys. We need a few things to go out on.
Yeah.
Let's go out with a bang, since we're taking a break next week.
Yeah.
Tweet in your favorite Mario trivia. I enjoyed hearing about Tezuka's wife being a horrifying ghost. They left that trivia. Also, his wife is dead. Oh man, that was a total.
I know that was a trickster.
Yeah. Oh. Mario World.
Right.
Stuffing or potatoes? Oh man, that was my question on the last year's Retronauts Thanksgiving. What'd you say? Stuffing, Marty?
I think I said mashed potatoes.
Okay. I think I said stuffing last year, man. I'm a total.
I also hate. I don't like stuffing with like raisins and apples. And
yeah.
I'm a
Keep it simple.
Yeah.
I like mashed potatoes if you put garlic in them and all kinds of cool stuff, and maybe leave the skins on. I don't know.
There you go.
Is that crazy?
Whoa, whoa.
Is that a little too?
It's a little too risque for me.
I'm in my ivory tower here in SF, so. Let's see, which is more of a weird stepchild? Sorry, Bob. Oh my God, of the Mario series, Super Mario World or Super Mario 2. I'm not a weird stepchild, number one. I think Mario 2 is the weird stepchild because it was not a Mario game. I mean, it was worked on by the Mario team, but you know, it was not originally designed to be a Mario game. But yeah, Mario World feels like a core Mario game. I don't consider it a stepchild at all.
No, absolutely not.
Man, those coin placements.
Yeah, right.
So tricky.
Tricksters.
Oh, so apparently Bowser as a bull was the original intent. Thanks to Iwata Asks. I was looking for an Iwata Asks for this game, but there was none. Oh, Marty almost threw my controller. That's cool. Don't worry about it, Marty. I can't find this, but if you check out our Twitter feed, apparently, yeah, Bowser was originally intended to be a bull. Oh, okay. Here we go.
I could see that kind of like a Matador showdown at the end of every level.
Yeah. And Miyamoto says, Bowser changed a lot too. I'd been drawing Mario for quite a while, so there were a lot of things on how I want him to look like, but I hadn't drawn Bowser that much, so I couldn't get the lines to come together. I like Toei Animation's work from around the time of Alakazam the Great. I don't know what that is, people.
Yeah,
and the Ox appears in that. And apparently Miyamoto said the Ox King. Miyamoto-san liked that ox, and that's how he imagined Bowser. When you see the packaged art he drew, Bowser does look a bit like an ox. That's true. The weird Japanese cover art where Bowser is blue.
Someone get this fireball away from me.
Yes, Marty, concentrate on this. I will tell you. All
the fun facts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and apparently Tezuka said, oh, this guy looks like a turtle, so Bowser could have been a bull. How weird is that?
Yeah, that would have been a weird alternate universe.
Thanks for the trivia, guys. I'm going to read this.
Cool.
I've never seen this, and I thought I read all the Iwata Asks. Cool, that was the Mario 64 Iwata Ask, apparently. So we got a few minutes here. Anything you want to plug, Marty, for this week?
We just had a lot of good reviews. Jose and Jeremy helped out on they did Nintendo Land and Mario.
Yeah, they had a pretty heavy load, as did you, Marty.
Yeah. Keep an eye on the site over the weekend. I know we don't normally post a ton of weekend content, but a couple of embargoes go up over the weekend, so we'll have some new reviews and some impressions. Jeremy's gonna write stuff up as soon as the software, because we have Wii U's, but a lot of the functionality doesn't work right now.
Yeah, that's gonna be turning on like Sunday. Whoa, what was that?
I don't know. I blame Ghosts.
Ghost. Okay. I guess that's it for us, guys. Yeah. As for me, check out. I'm gonna be writing a review of Karateka, the remake that came out last week, and check out my Wii ports feature that I put up a few days ago. I like that.
Yeah.
And as for us, we're gonna be taking off. Have a good Thanksgiving, and we'll see you in a few weeks. Later, guys.
Bye.